You're listening to Truly Unruly with Marcus and Jessica Trufant. Just like that, once again, some more ghetto therapy from Marcus and Jessica Trufant. Welcome to Truly Unruly. What's up, guys?
Hi.
What's upper?
Hi, Kel.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. I thought today we'd do something different. Since we usually complain and we talk about the dark sides of social media, because one question that we had on last week's show about liking pictures, there was a lot of discussion in the comments on Instagram.
I haven't even looked. Oh God, I need to look.
Yeah. So instead of, harping on the negativity, we know people are going to shoot their shot on IG, right? We know people are going to look. We have a lot of single people that listen to our show, a lot of newly single people, or maybe even some divorced people. So if you're going to slide in DMs, how about we go over Instagram rules of flirting? This is a real thing, and I found it on the internet, and it is amazing.
Nice.
Oh God. Well, we can't relate. We can't relate because we don't do that kind of stuff.
Let's do it from a distance, or from a younger us's perspective.
Whew. Okay.
I think this is a time for us to just guide people, right? We can guide them in the right direction so they don't seem like a weirdo or a fucking creep.
That's fair.
Okay.
That is fair.
All right.
I'm not always good at guiding people the right way, but I'll try.
Well, you're going to learn today. All right. All right. So here's the first one. If someone likes your, this first part is actually a question. So it's, if someone likes your old photos or responds to the stories on Instagram, are they flirting, right? So this expert says, someone liking your old pics, commenting on your stories, are small forms of flirting on Instagram. They're trying to get your attention and show appreciation. Do you guys agree with that?
So that applies with girls too. They like me and want to show appreciation.
Could be. I want to get your attention.
Slide into my DMs. I guess it can be viewed that way. It's a form of appreciation. I think it's kind of a form of stalking. When you go all the way back to somebody's old pictures and start at that point, you should just kind of look and maybe then like the most recent pictures, but to go all the way back and you see somebody liking pictures from like 3 years ago, that's weird.
It is a way to get someone's attention, though, Kel. So I see where you're going. If you see somebody that's like one of your pictures from a long time ago, you're like, oh, okay. And then you might want to go back and look and see what their profiles look like. But in this day and age, especially for dudes, right, you got to be careful with the flirting. Girls are quick to screenshot, call you out, call you thirsty, all this kind of stuff. So where is the line? So I think it can be a form of flirting or a form of shooting your shot, and that's okay.
Okay, wait. How about this? So Peloton, it's way different. It's not social media. I don't even know if you can interact with people, but I was in a class and this guy sends me a high five. Several people send people high fives. And I'm like, high five. So then that class is over. I go to a different class. He jumps into the same class, high fives me again. And I'm like,
Peloton flirting.
I'm like, okay, this
That's
is weird. But what do you want me to, what am I going to do? Or what are you going to do?
You notice.
Talk to my profile picture? Like, I don't even get it.
So he was,
so maybe
that's a foot in the door, right?
How though? I don't even know if you can talk to people on
Yeah,
I think you can.
either.
I think you can ride screen Anyways.
But I think it's the same thing for IG, right? You get in somebody's DMs or you like an old picture. They just want you to see it. You high five somebody on Peloton. They might want you to see it. All different.
I ain't high fiving nobody unless it's their 100th ride, their 10th streak, their.
I'll be high fiving hella people because I'll be trying to beat them.
And our dog, our puppy is barking.
Well, the next question kind of answers you guys' point here with about I guess being a creep. Don't be stalkerish. Most people are posting things that they think will make them seem attractive and cool. So you're not getting the exact real picture. But just because you find yourself obsessing over someone on Instagram doesn't mean it's cool to be wild about it. Don't go liking 15 photos in a row at 4 a.m.
Well, that's kind of what I was talking about. That happens. And it's like, no.
I bet there's a couple stories out there of couples that are happily married, been married for a couple years now, that this is how their relationship started. I came to my phone.
On Instagram?
Yeah, I came to my phone one morning and I had 15 likes from this guy, and I was like, who is this? He's thirsty, et cetera, et cetera. And then I seen him at the grocery store or something, and now we're happily married with kids.
What are the odds that would ever happen? That is fantasy.
But dudes, like a younger me, I didn't really care what a young lady
social media like
might
that.
think. I know, but if you thought I was thirsty or you thought this and that, it really didn't bother me because, it just was young and I was shooting my shot and playing a numbers game. So
nothing
I could assume there's a lot of young men and women out there that really don't care if you think they're thirsty. They're just doing their thing and they're trying to get noticed and they want to get your attention.
Right. Well, the funny thing is I've never thought about any of these things because we're so far removed from doing stuff like that. But it does make sense that when you want to get somebody's attention, you go on their page and you like. That's
what people do.
I'm like, that's corny. But wait a minute. This is what it is now.
This is where we're at. So,
this is where blackpeoplemeet.com. That is what that's what it is. So.
Well, there's people that just take that route just to get people to follow them. It's like, I'm gonna like a bunch of your photos, follow you just to get the follow back. So yeah, I mean, it completely makes sense. But I agree also with Marcus, where it's easier on somewhere like social media to obviously be whoever it is that you want to portray yourself as, but you're protected because there's this barrier, right? Like this phone, there's this thing there. So like, if you can play the numbers game dime a dozen all day on social media. You get shot down, cool. I'm gonna move on to the next one. Because here's the thing, the last one isn't gonna find out or know about that because none of these people know each other. Because this person lives in Boston, this person lives in New York, this person lives in Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? So like, you can just keep throwing the bait out there until somebody decides to bite.
Right.
That is the thirstiest shit I've heard in a long time.
And nobody's gonna know your real return on investment, right? And you can shoot all the shots you want, be turned down as many times as you want, but you can still come back with the
But you should feel a little dead inside.
I know, but you can still come back with the flashback Friday. You post it up, you're doing your thing with your money.
I would go back to the drawing board, like
you still doing your thing.
Football analogy, I don't know, like I would have to go back, rethink some things.
Yeah.
Step your game up.
Shit. All right, well, the next one is be respectful, which this one's a good point. Instagram is not a dating app, so you shouldn't treat it like one. The same etiquette should apply as in real life. If you don't know someone, tread lightly and be respectful before diving into anything overly romantic or sexual. Otherwise, it just comes off as creepy.
There is probably close to nothing respectful about Instagram in general. I mean, you can pretty much see somebody's vag, or like, isn't there like kind of soft porn on there or something like that? Guys. Oh, wait, Marcus. Okay, so anyways,
maybe
if you're looking for it.
Right. So be respectful. What?
I think there's if you're really trying to get to know somebody, I think there is maybe
But this is not a dating.
I know, but people treat everything as a dating app.
Right. But
Yeah.
Kel said it's not a dating
I
app.
know, but people are going to treat it that way. So I think there is a respect factor, and it's more about consistency. If you can get somebody's ear, if you can get somebody's attention in the DMs, and you can consistently go back and forth, small talk or not, then and you might have something, and you got somebody on the hook.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just thinking about it. So you're going back and forth with this person, and you guys live thousands of miles away. What do you really think is going to transpire from that?
You never know.
I want to see the statistics of how many people have met on Instagram and actually started dating and like actually was in a
People
legit
put everything on
relationship.
Instagram, though. They put their location, where they're at. So it could be a situation, oh, okay, she's in my city.
Stalker.
She's not far. But it's
Stalker.
IG, though. It's information. This is what
Stalker.
everybody's doing. So, yeah, then it could be a stalker, but everybody's putting themselves out there. So, yeah, let me slide in the DM. I know she goes to the park in the library at 3 p.m. every Friday evening, so I might slide over there.
Either you've done this before,
I follow you.
or
No,
you
no.
watch too much TV.
I'm just creating a scenario. I'm
Because my God,
creating a movie right now, right? I
Right.
have seen a lot of
that's
movies,
what
and
I'm
we watch
saying.
it. Yeah,
This sounds like
that you watch the Forensic Files and all this crazy stuff, and this is some of the stuff that happens.
This
right?
sounds like Joe,
Yes, Joe and
Becky.
You.
This sounds
yeah.
like you. All he had to do was put on a hat, and he became invisible, and he could just follow women wherever based off their Instagram. So, and then he would kill him.
What's funny is
Be careful.
we have some friends here in Vegas where and people do this. They were on Match.com, right? And the now wife, because they're married now and have a very happy family, the wife had a free, I guess, trial thing for Match.com. And she saw this dude, and she liked her husband, right? Like, I'll see what's up with this dude. But to be able to, I guess, like message him, she needed to pay for it. And she's like, well, I'm not fucking paying for it. She just found him on fucking Facebook and just DM'd him on Facebook.
See?
And
Well,
now
stalked
they
him.
are happily married, 4 amazing kids, going to their son's birthday party next weekend. It's going to be a dope ass party. They're a dope ass family, and it worked.
I told y'all.
That's an anomaly.
I told you guys there's
That
stories
is-
out there. Thank you, Kale. I told you. I knew
that's like rare.
it. It is,
That
but
is
it happens though.
definitely.
Surprisingly, though, I don't think it is, because there's a couple accounts that we follow on the Truly page that show like couples that have been together from meeting each other off social media, and it is actually very, very common. Because here's the thing that's weird. I've had friends, single friends, tell me all the time, well, I don't know where the hell to meet people, so I online date. Because I don't know, there's this weird thing now, even this is pre-COVID, before the world was even locked down. There's this weird idea in people's head that like you can't meet people in person in places now, so you have to you have no choice but to revert to the internet.
Right.
And being on a dating
Face-to-face contact conversation. That shit is gone.
app is not
Be a bunch of
weird
fucking
now.
weirdos.
But being on a dating app is not a weird thing now, because
No,
everybody does it.
But it's weird to us who
Yeah.
were like in, I guess, the dinosaur era at this point, and that shit wasn't around.
Yeah.
There was no dating
it
app.
was, but it was more
What?
for.
There was eHarmony and shit
I think it was something like it, but it was
17
for,
years ago.
But it was for creeps, though. Now it's a basic thing.
Now it's
right?
normalized.
Yes,
it's
normalized.
normal
That's what
to
I was
do all
trying to
that
get
kind
to.
of stuff.
The world's changed, though, and that's like the weird thing about it.
It is. Marcus is right. The world has changed. Literally, it's kind of anything goes.
Nothing really matters.
Anything
There's
goes.
No shame
You can
in
do
anything.
whatever
Right.
you. Right. There is no more shame
Because
it's
it goes away.
Celebrated to be all fucked up.
It goes away in 2 minutes. I know people go viral, but it's only for like a couple days in most situations, and then you move on to the next thing. So, does it really matter? I don't know.
I don't want to stay on the topic too long, but like, put yourself back into your, I guess, younger self. Could you ever see yourself getting on a dating app?
No.
I think
Even if
so.
it was trendy and your friends were doing it?
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
And if we were, because just like going to the
we
club
were
was
on-
our thing,
We
right?
were on Party Line and shit trying to find guys.
Yeah, see, I didn't
Back
know
in the
what Party
day.
Line was, but
Party Line.
I can't believe you were never on Party Line.
yeah, never was. But I just compare it to going to the club, right? And you
I
go
was.
where everybody's at to do your thing and to shoot your shot and to mingle. So if that was the thing of our time, okay, we're gonna go online. We're gonna be sliding in people's DMs and all that. I could imagine we would have been doing all that.
Yes.
Then why not?
Yes. I can't imagine now, but maybe my younger self, like you said, and it was trending and popular. Yes. Because I definitely was in that little chat room. Hi, I'm Jessica, and I'm like 5'1", and I got brown hair, brown eyes. If you want to talk, let me know. Beep. What? Anyways, go
That's hella
ahead.
funny.
All right. So the next one is be genuine. So it might be tempting to use Instagram's comparative anomaly to play the part of someone cooler than you think you are. But as with any aspect of romance, trying to be someone that you aren't is a surefire way to ruin your chances further down the road.
Instagram is nothing but disingenuousness, if that's even a fucking word. There is nothing genuine about Instagram. Not a fucking thing. So I think it's almost impossible. Well, I don't think it's impossible, but I think there's a high probability that you're going to get some fake shit or a different person catfished, whatever. Yeah. Be genuine.
I think the
How do you
addiction
genuinely slide into somebody's DM?
social media is the fantasy part of it. So I don't know. There can be genuine pieces to it, but most of it is like a highlight film. People aren't going to be posting the terrible things they're going through unless they want some clout from it or they want people to feel sorry for them. But in most situations, it's the highlight film. I'm this cool and this is what I'm doing, right? And I want everybody to love me for it.
There's a motive behind what everybody posts. Everybody has.
But the thing about it, Kel, and we're not going to go negative on social media again.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's what it is. And that's just what the social media thing is about, right? And everybody wants to see, everybody wants to be looky-loo, everybody wants to be first to see it. All right, I'm the first to like this. I did this first. So it's not that it's not genuine, but that's kind of just what the tool is for, right? To be
right, and that's what I'm saying. Everybody's next level fucking psycho now.
To show the best you is what social media is for, and that's fine. I'm fine.
So
with
basically, it's to lie.
No. It's just showing the best parts of you.
So it's lying.
Okay.
Damn. So it's almost like you can't win because it's like if you show nothing but the good stuff, then you're leaning one way and you're being fake, just trying to show the good shit. But then when you show like the negative shit, you're looking for sympathy and you're on your fucking soapbox. Where the hell do you win?
I think there's a balance. I think that's the most genuine. When you see somebody that is posting not bragging. I can't stand people that are on Instagram just bragging it up, posing with their fucking cars and shit. It's just weird to me. Sorry for people that do it. It's just weird. But anyways, it's a healthy balance because, you post the best parts of yourself, but then at the same time, you do post some real shit. And this fucked up, or as great as I look in this picture, this is what it really is. I appreciate that more than, just posting all sad shit or posting all pictures by your car.
I think it's
and
hard
how tight you are
to be disingenuous. Is that what y'all say?
I don't know. I think I made up a
term
word.
Very often, or even if that is
disingenuine.
Disingenuous.
Disingenuine-ness.
Huh?
Disingenuous.
I put a ness at the end of it earlier.
Disingenuously.
Yeah. Ooh.
Nah.
Ooh,
but
shit.
what I was going to say is easier to be yourself, right? That may not always sell. That may not always get you the likes, but it's easier to be lighthearted about social media, to be able to laugh at yourself and do different things like that. At least for me.
I think it does get likes.
I know, but
it just doesn't get the kind of likes that people want. People want likes that are going to take them somewhere, do something like that.
But I'm just saying it's easier just to be yourself. That's the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? Everything that comes with it. So to consistently be on the cooler than everything, or doing it real big, I'm a real boss type of thing, that's cool, but that's hard to maintain. You know what I'm saying? So my advice would be, especially trying to slide in one's DMs, just be yourself, because eventually if you do meet this person, they're going to figure out the real you.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of deep. Huh? Damn.
You spitting fire today. You gotta take a moment.
Don't think so, though.
No, I've just been listening to Kel agree with everything you say. So yeah,
that's not true.
You're spitting fire today. True.
Kel did have bars earlier.
Is that what I fucking sound like?
Yeah.
No. But here's the other thing, though. Jess, you brought up a great point.
Oh, don't try and do it now.
No. Listen, because it coincides with what Marcus just said. This was a while back, though, but we was talking something about social media. And I think you both actually may have said this about, well, people just like being on Instagram to be fucking nosy. So it's like, do you think that's the reason why people like showing just the highlight reel? You know what I'm saying? Or showing one side or showing the other? It's like, because all I know it is just people that obviously really don't care about what's going on in my life. They want to be just entertained and they just want to be fucking nosy. So let me just give them a fucking highlight reel.
True. I agree with that.
There are people that do it for entertainment, but who the fuck do you think you are? Oh, I'm just going to entertain everybody. What? You're not, unless you're a celebrity or some shit. Unless it's your job, you're getting paid to do this, like you're sponsored. What do you feel like? Oh, I'm just about to stunt a little bit, entertain people. You sound like a narcissist. I'm sorry.
I respectfully will have to disagree with that. That is what the platform is for.
To entertain?
Yeah, but this is the thing. Social media is not real life, though. So we shouldn't expect everybody to be genuine and put their heart and soul.
Basically, you don't owe anybody shit.
You don't. If you really want to meet me or you want to know about me, let's talk on a face-to-face type of situation. I don't know if that exists anymore, but
nope.
Stunting for entertainment.
Or just stunning just to do it, because that's what the platform is for. You don't owe anybody anything, and you really, in most situations, you're not expecting a huge
I think
return.
There's so many different levels to it, because there are people that stunt and don't expect anything, but there are people that stunt for inspiration,
right?
Or to be an inspiration, and you're not.
Social media was created
it's
to be addicting. No, I thought I read something somewhere that they made it so it could be addicting. Like, you have to look at it. It's the first thing you do because you want.
It's not the first thing I do,
right?
And it's not the last thing I do. Not anymore.
Right. You got off the stuff?
I got off the stuff. But it just depends on the person. It really does. Because some people, it is their life and this is what it is. And no.
There's an angle though. Yeah.
There's a fine line.
We sit here and we say now how, okay, you say, Jess, like, who cares, right? It's you know, it's just a self-fulfilling, selfish, narcissistic thing, blase. Why are we taking it so seriously? But yeah,
we do.
But literally we just had a conversation like a week ago about why liking a girl's picture is extra energy and taking time away from your relationship. So is it one or the other, friend?
It's both.
Both? It's both.
Simultaneously.
It's entertainment, though. I think it's entertainment. When it comes down to it, it's like watching a good TV show. That's what social media is. It's watching a funny movie. It's watching a silly movie. You can get everything pretty much from social media. Pretty soon, TV might be obsolete and everything's going to be on social media, right? Everything's going to be from your phone. I said it first. So, I mean, if that happens, you got to replay this, Kale. But I think that's really what it is. It comes down to being entertained. People are doing some of the most foolish, crazy, dangerous, unhealthy things on social media. And we watch it.
And
I remember when I was
it.
in high school, did you guys ever watch the Faces of Death?
Yeah.
Videos and stuff like that. People getting hit by trains
Oh,
and
yeah,
really
that
exploding and all that
was
kind of stuff.
very
So
cool,
it's
but not
cool, but you could not stop watching it.
Yep.
And I think
it's
that's
addicting.
that's the same thing with social media. It's that same type of effect.
You're right. And I don't know. I'm judging. Oh, wait. We can't judge people for what they do. Fuck that, I'm judging.
Jesus.
That's okay.
You're the only one who's not judging.
No, I judge.
Scrolling
but-
through it. Oh, it's like a TV show.
God
No,
forbid
wait.
you like a picture,
I know what's
though.
corny and I know what's not, but I just keep scrolling though. I just flip the channel, right? I don't, my world doesn't have to stop because something is corny or it's not to my liking. I just keep moving,
Nobody's
right?
world stop.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
some people's worlds probably
Hey,
are deeply affected.
it is what
but-
it is.
All right.
I'm so happy to be off social media because like I feel just cleansed of all of this filth.
That's filth.
The last one. Don't be overly sexual. Perhaps the golden rule of flirting on Instagram is not to get sexual too soon. You might associate flirtation with attraction and attraction with sex, but it's a huge mistake to assume that the person you're interested in wants to engage with you sexually without knowing. Posting fire emojis on a hot pic, but drooling in a response to an IG story from the farmer's market is a bit too much. So you're in a farmer's market, you're like, oh, she's so hot. That is a little weird.
That's creepy. Let me guess. It's not. It's just social media. It
is. So if you're going to post a sexy pic in most situations, social media, it depends on your audience and kind of what you got going on, but you put yourself out there for those type of followers, and maybe that's what you want.
You're saying we deserve it.
No, I'm saying if somebody is posting pictures of themselves and all they're turned around in every photo on their timeline, they want people to see their ass, right? Yes. So you get what you ask for sometime. I'm not saying some people are just doing it because that's their business. Maybe they sell the waist trainers and they do all this different stuff. But again, things are done on purpose on social media. It's not on accident that I'm taking a picture.
There is a motive
of me being turned around, right? And I'm not saying I'm just saying that there's a difference between a sexy picture and what they call a thirst trap, right?
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
There is.
We deserve it. You're going to try to paint me as a...
I tried.
Don't
to
do
go
it.
there.
Don't do
I tried
it.
to go there.
It's funny because it's like, yeah, like it's like, oh my God, like all these thirsty dudes are just in my DMs all the time and leaving all these nasty comments. And yeah, okay, yeah, I have big ass boobs and I'm in a bikini in every picture, but like it's just my body. Like, what do you expect? Men are visual beings,
Right? And it's not so
if
much
gonna
of what do
have your
you
titties out in every
expect.
picture, you're gonna have niggas that's looking for titties out in your shit.
But people,
But everybody should have the right to do that because remember, it's just entertainment.
it is just entertainment. And if you put yourself out there as such, there's this thing on social media, just like you talked about, Kel. People don't have the fear because there's a gap
Right.
in between. Most of these people responding to people's pictures and stuff like that would never even say anything to these people in real life, but you have that
Yep. You got a
filter
whole bunch
there
of,
through the phone.
social media courage or some shit.
Finger courage, or what do they call it?
Courage.
I don't know.
Finger courage.
Yeah.
Finger courage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't care. Well, you're right. If you're posting a bikini, guaranteed you're going to get some fucking creep that cannot keep his shit to himself.
But that doesn't mean you don't post it, though. I think it's okay.
You still post.
Yeah. Post what you want, but there is no filter. There's no respect in most situations on social media.
Right.
So you got to deal with it as it comes.
I think it's a thing though where when you look at like just the kind of people that do that kind of shit, that do the creepy, talk the nasty shit, lead the nasty DMs, send the dick pics, those are the kind of guys that they know that in person, like you said, Marcus, they're not going to do that in person because they know that that person is not even attainable. It's not even in their fucking league. So they know behind the safety of their keyboard, they can do some weird shit like that because
they're just
they know
immature.
Keyboard warriors is the phrase I was looking for.
Keyboard,
there you go.
Yeah.
Keyboard infants. I mean, it's very immature.
I will say this about coming in people's comments and saying silly stuff. That's another way to get attention, though.
Yep.
On the timeline, people can see that if you say something that's real sexual, et cetera, about somebody's picture, people are going to like that, and people might comment on that, and people might come to your page, et cetera, so it's different layers of unrealistic stuff going on right here. So we got to be careful with this social media. I'm talking with my hands because I'm serious right now, man. I'm getting deep with this social media thing, right? If you could understand the big picture of what I'm talking about here. It's are you not feeling that, Jess? Are you not feeling that, Mama? I'm just saying there's so many different levels, so many different layers to it, but none of it is real life.
Great episode, you guys. I'm happy that for most of it we could stay in the positive side. Granted, we just are who we are, so we went to the negative side.
Hella negative.
Fuck it. We're hella negative. We're toxic as shit sometimes, but that's okay.
Negative
Social media
niggas.
is toxic as shit. So
It is.
but it is. It is. Truly Unruly, Marcus Trufant, Jessica Trufant. My name is Kel. Of course, follow these guys, Marcus_Trufant, Jessica_Trufant on Instagram. And of course, follow our page, Truly Unruly _podcast. You can listen to us on all your favorite podcasting services. So please like, subscribe, leave a review. Let us know how we doing. If you want to catch the visual, just search Truly Unruly or Marcus Trufant on YouTube. Catch us every Sunday on the Converge Network. I think that's everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do. Till next time. Peace and love. We out.